And you'll see the red. So yeah, dude, we are live. What is up, everybody, on this rainy day? I don't know about where you are, but it's dumping here in Virginia. I'm sure if you're along the East Coast, it's the same everywhere, right? But listen, welcome to another Pendergast podcast live. As my man Cool Jules always says, I'm the host, Chris, the whole effing show, Simcoe. And man, what an honor it is to have Logan Monk on with me today. We actually met in Jersey. I went and sought him out specifically, wanted to ask him to be on the podcast. So yeah, I had an agenda, but yeah, I ran into him, and yeah, what an honor it is. And here we are, man. So what's going on, Logan? How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys? How are you doing?
Good, man. Good. Had a good day at work. Ran home. I actually left a little early because it's been dumping and raining so hard that I picked
Hmm.
my son up from school and come home and let the dogs out and yeah, try to get some stuff done before the podcast starts. It's always I always say an hour's enough time, Logan, for me to come home, leave work, come home and try to set it all up. But at the end of the day, man, it's really not. I find myself I don't like to feel like I'm in a rush, right?
Right.
I kind of just want to do everything kind of my own pace, man. I've always been that way. I beat to my own drum. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like to be in a big rush. That's when my anxiety really kicks in and I'm pacing the floor. And yeah, it's but anyway, enough about me, Logan. Man, this is all about you, brother, man. So yeah, I can't wait to dive into this story. I can't wait to learn all about Logan. And yeah, we'll pull up some YouTube videos along the way too, as well, which is really cool. It's always awesome. Um, but yeah, so Logan, introduce yourself, and let's take it from there.
All right. I'm Logan Monk. I raced in the Junior Cup Series in Moto America with SWG Motorsports. It was my first full season as a professional and in Moto America. I really enjoyed the whole year. And I got to meet Chris at New Jersey and got a podium there. So that's where it's led
Proper.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
proper. I'm the good luck charm, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
let me get rid of these glasses right here. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Man, I've been staring at the computer so much, man. So I got me a pair of those Blu-ray blocking glasses. You know, the ones
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah.
not. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm kind of thinking they're a gimmick, just to be
I don't know.
honest
I've
with
never
you.
tried them.
So I mean, I wear them. I need them more so at work, especially if I'm spending a long time in
Hmm.
front, in front of the computer. I just seem to forget about them. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw them on for the podcast. And I was like, you know what, nah, forget it. So, but yeah. So Logan, listen, first year in Moto America, going
Yep.
from we'll get into how you started, but going from now you are where you are, thinking back on your childhood and all the trials and tribulations to make it to where you are, man. It's a good feeling, ain't it? Right? Proper Moto
Yeah.
America, professional rider. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. So let's get into it. How did you get introduced to the wonderful world of motorcycles?
Well, my dad raced when I was very young. He raced with Weira and other organizations on a 600, and I would go and watch him race. And I was like, "Oh, I want to try racing." So we had a little dirt bike that I used to ride around. So we went and did tried a motocross track. I didn't really like that, and I crashed, and that kind of gave it. I was like, I don't know about this.
He's like,
But
that
then,
hurt, Dad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, tumbled down the hill, so yeah, it really hurt. But yeah, I said I wanted to try what my dad was doing, so we got me some tires for the bike and went out racing with OMRL, Ohio Mini Road Racing League. Um, Shout out to them. That's what helped me get here. Um, and then I guess I just went from there. I started working my way up through the bigger bikes, and then I was on a 50. Wasn't doing so good on that, but I was having fun, so I was happy. And I went up to a 80, and then a 100, and then I went to a KX60, which I love that bike. I still have it, absolutely.
Do you get to ride that
And,
bike very much now?
yeah. I mean, I rode it once recently, but I haven't really rode it much. Looking forward to riding it maybe some this year.
Yeah, what a proper weapon, man. A lot of people don't realize how fast the KX65 is. I mean, it'll
Yeah.
scoot. Yeah, those things will scoot, man. So yeah, okay. Sorry to interrupt you, man. I just
No,
had
you're
to
all good.
slide that in there because they're proper bikes. But yeah, so keep going, man.
Yeah, when I was about 9 or 10 years old, I moved up to R3, Yamaha R3. Raced that in Wira for about three years, so 2 or 3 years, something like that. Uh, then I did the North American Talent Cup for the 1 year, which was 2 years ago. But that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Got to race at Coda, a bunch of other amazing racetracks. Then this past year, I got into Junior Cup and raced the 400. Love that, but that's kind of my journey.
400's awesome machine. 300 is a good machine too. Paul
Yeah,
McKee, what is up, my man? He says, Wera. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So, dude, Northern Talent, talk to us about the journey over there and doing that series. What was that like?
Um, yeah, it was fun. There were only 20 riders out of Canada, US, and Mexico. I was lucky enough to be one. But yeah, the bikes. Sorry, go ahead. What were
Oh,
you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, is that something you have to be selected for the people that are actually listening to it? Do you got to get selected, or do you just enter it and they just pick a select few, or how does that work?
Well, the year that I did it was the only year happened that it happened. So I think you're thinking of the Northern
Oh, okay,
Talent
yes,
Cup.
I am. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes,
No, it's
yes,
all good. It's all good. But yeah, the bikes were fun. They're really light, but not. They were quick, but not about same speed as an R3. But I just liked having fun battles with everybody in that, and just being able to travel all across the country and going all to the racetracks and meeting a whole bunch of new people and just having fun.
yeah. It's awesome, man, to travel the country, and I've been fortunate enough to where I've driven across of it several times, 4 times. Um,
Wow.
from coast to coast. So yeah, you get to see a lot. You get to meet a lot of interesting people, right? And on top of that, you get to eat some good food along the way too. Uh, yeah, man, it's good stuff. So listen, we already got a couple questions coming in. Chris Lewis, what is going on, buddy? How you doing? He says hello to you too, Logan, and he actually got a question for you. He says, what got you into racing to begin with?
Yeah, I watched my dad when I was younger, and I saw him doing what he was doing, and I was like, oh man, I want to be like my dad. I want to go do that. So I was at the racetrack when I was young, so I was already hanging out around motorcycles and just loved to watch them, loved to ride them. It was just that's kind of how I got into it.
So, whose posters did you have on your wall growing up? Who was your heroes, rider wise?
I didn't really have any posters, but I just watched a lot of racing. I watched MotoGP. I loved Valentino Rossi. I watched yeah. I watched the Moto America. I went to the Pittsburgh round of Moto America a couple times because we have some family over there. Um, but yeah, I'd have to say Valentino Rossi be my main guy. So
Right. Me too, man. Obviously, I named my son Hayden Rossi after him, right? Like at
yeah,
first, I was like, it's funny because me and Rossi Moore's dad, Steve, big shout out to them. We actually have a similar story when it come to that because I was like, of course, your wife's pregnant. You guys are sending out names, and I already had my mom made up. I was like,
yeah,
we're gonna name him. It's got to be Valentino Rossi and something else. And Nikki's like, hell no, we will not do Valentino. That is absolutely out of the question, right? So I was like, okay, well, why don't we just do Hayden Rossi, right? Because I love Nikki Hayden too. Obviously,
yeah.
my Hayden motocross helmet, and
I have a
yeah,
picture hanging up over there.
yep, yep. There it is. And she was like, yeah, absolutely. So, and then when I told Steve that, he was like, dude, it's the same with me and my wife. It was just crazy how our stories are so similar. It was and then we laughed about it again in Jersey. It's good, man. One things that I really love, Logan, is actually sitting down and interviewing everybody and then get to physically meet them in real life. It's like, oh my God, it's like a full circle complete that comes around. It's proper, man. I love it. We actually have another question. Robert Lackey, Brother, man, what is up, dude? For those that don't know, listen, if you're looking for a set of leathers,
So the leathers,
simply,
go to Bison
dude, best
right
in the
there.
business. Robert and Tasha, I love you guys. They are so amazing. Yeah, just look them up. Bison. If not, get in touch with me or even hit Logan up. We will definitely point you in the right direction with them. But he has a question. He says, "How in the world do you get tucked so well on a full 100 with your height?" That is a very good question.
Yeah, I kind of just move my butt back on the tail section and just try and get my elbows tucked in front of my knees. It's not comfortable, but I got to do it. So
Yeah, it's funny, Logan. Man, you know what? What I need to do is I need to download my pictures from Jersey on here. That way, when I have people like my guest on, and I got
yeah,
pictures of them, because I would love to be able to post that picture right now, me and you, that Rossi Moore took of us, where it looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
9 foot giant, hovering over me. It was awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, it's. You're not the only tall rider, right? I met dude Ashton Yates is tall.
yeah. Ashton Yates is tall. Matthew
Yeah,
Skoltz is pretty tall too.
Sculpey is pretty tall. Yeah, but on a smaller bike, it definitely has its disadvantages for you, but also you being so tall, you also have your own certain advantages that the smaller boys don't have.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of works out. And then we hit Chris Lewis again. What is up, Chris? He says, "What is your favorite circuit to race at?"
Ooh, it's got to be tough. I don't know. It's kind of between. I want to say two or three, maybe. I don't know. I really like Road America. Uh, I like Roebling. If you guys have ever been there, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with Road America though. I really like that track. This year was my first year being there, and I just loved it.
Yeah, I can't wait to go. I haven't been to. I've been to Road America, Wisconsin, but Road Atlanta, I've never been to. Listen, I love Wisconsin. I thought that state was super cool. The racetrack is awesome. The people there was good. They had some amazing fish that I ate at. That was when I was with Chris Lilligard. Big shout out to him. Um, yeah, we had good times out there. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Road Atlanta. Love watching that race. It's proper track, right? I'm
Yeah,
really close to VIR, so of course that's always been one of my favorites. That's where I usually go do my track most of my track days on for sure. Just because
yeah.
everywhere else is kind of Go ahead, Logan. Sorry.
Sorry, Road America is really long though. Like, especially on a 400, I'm like, geez. It felt
Yeah,
like it didn't feel like it was long, but I could tell it was taking me forever to get around the track.
yeah, yeah. It does, right? Especially on a smaller bike. Imagine if they raced the little bikes at Coda, right? The little
Yeah, yeah,
400s. Yeah, it'd be 5 minute lap times, 4 lap sprint
yeah,
race, 30 minutes
yeah.
long, right? Yeah, that's awesome. So listen, man, Chris Lewis, what's going on, buddy? Did you see he's got a bunch of questions? He said, sorry for all my questions. Listen, Chris,
Oh no, you're good.
absolutely, dude. We'll answer all your questions you have. Throw them at us.
Yeah.
So he has another one, Logan. He says, what conditions do you like racing in? Wet or dry? All right. This is a multiple question. So we'll just start off
Okay.
with that one at first. So, what conditions do you like racing in better, wet or dry?
Well, I like the draw. I think everybody does, but depending on the track, I like a good wet race because I'm pretty good in the rain, as we saw at Jersey. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with dry. I'd rather have a dry race than a wet race.
Yeah, just explain a little bit to everybody listening, like the setup differences between your a dry bike and a wet bike.
Oh yeah, the suspension's gonna be way softer on a wet bike, and the gearing's gonna be different because you're not going as fast. But those are kind of the main ones. You might want to like move your handlebars or something like that because your style of riding is going to change, and just like a couple other things.
Yeah. So and normally when you do gearing changes like that between wet and dry, it's mainly just rear sprockets, or do you guys throw
Yeah,
front
mainly
sprockets?
rear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, and then his second question is, what is it like racing in the heat? I went to UK circuit in Thruxton at 40 degrees heat, and I thought, oh my God, how do riders race in the heat?
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I mean, I've raced where it's like about 100 degrees, and it was not fun. But gotta just push through, make sure you stay hydrated. Really.
Yeah, yeah, and you see those guys in World Superbike and MotoGP that got those what cooling vests, right? Like the Alpine style cooling
Yeah,
vest. Do
yeah.
you have anything like that, or
I have like a neck towel that I use. I'll be sitting on the grid before the race and throw that on my neck. So
man, I would go out and buy me a couple of those frog togs, exactly what you're talking about. But I'd have them in ice cold water, and then I'd
yeah.
put them all over me, and then put my leathers on and be like, all right, put a couple more on my neck before I go. Yeah, it's intense, man. So when I first started doing a lot of track days, I was in Phoenix. So yeah, the
Oh
heat,
wow.
yeah, it was I just stayed outside, right? The more I
Mhm.
ran, I used to like to run, right? So I ran all the time. So I'd go outside and run, ride my bicycle, and it got easier
Yeah.
the more you spin out there. But it's different when you're out there on the track in a full set of leathers on a hot bike.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah,
No,
man,
in leathers, it's like you're baking.
bro. Yeah, and then if depends on where your exhaust is at, whether it's a twin or whatever, the way it puts off heat just adds more
Hmm.
fuel to the fire. So yeah,
Yep.
it is, dude. Chris, thank you so much. These podcasts are great. Listen, you, my friend, is mega, Chris, and I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Um, and then Robert Langford, what is up, buddy? He says Coda had the most brutal heat round this year. Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah, for sure.
absolutely. But man, Coda's a
I
lot
didn't
of. Go ahead, Logan. Sorry.
I didn't go to that one, thankfully, but I know some people were sitting in like garbage bins with ice in them and just trying to stay cool.
Doing the ice bass, man. I love doing the ice
Yeah.
bass, man. They're it's hard to explain, right? I got a couple of my buddies. They're like, "Dude, you're just plumb nuts, right?" Nah, uh, it's invigorating. It feels really good, and like once you
Hmm.
get out of it, it's like you got. It's hard to explain, man. It's like this. It's kind of like when you got on a track and you just got this buzz, this mental buzz, right? When you
Yeah.
come down, it's everything's great. The bike's working good. Lap times are great. You're having fun, right? That buzz you get from it, it's kind of like that with the ice bath. You get out and your body's like it reacts to it even after you get out for a while, and it's just hard to explain. It's good. You need to do it. I highly recommend everybody listening start taking ice baths for sure. They're
Yeah,
hugely
I'll definitely
beneficial.
try it.
Yeah, I don't mean a shower. So listen, I've been that route, right? Yeah, it's cool. You
Yeah.
can get in the shower and you could just, as long as you just stand there and get your breathing under control, but you move like a half a centimeter, oh, it starts all over again. I'd rather just jump in a trash can, like you
Yeah.
said, or actually went to Tractor Supply, get a big old
Hmm.
horse trough, like 107
Yeah.
50-gallon horse trough for like $150. It's already got the pipe hooked up to it for the hose to drain the drain pipe and all that. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Chris, thank you so much. He says I have to go. Take care, guys. Thanks again. Good luck with your racing, Logan.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, thank you so much too, Chris. So yeah, man, started off in the dirt first year, and it hurt. So we went to road
Yeah.
racing. He said, "Daddy, the dirt hurts. We got to go road racing." I love it. Um, yeah, man. Listen, obviously I watched Junior Cup. I watched races all year. Of course, I follow
Hmm.
everybody. And I love to see the progression of people right throughout the whole season. It's always super fun to watch. It's and especially when people do really good, you see that love and all smiles, and it's again, it's hard to explain, but
Yeah.
that's why we do what we do. So listen, let's get into the 2023. Well, hold up, before we do that, let's take it back. Club racing.
Okay.
Um, when you first started getting into club racing, did you just stick to like one or two particular tracks, or did you and your dad actually travel to several tracks to start off with?
No, we traveled around. We just tried to make as many as we can. I mean, with him having to take time off work and whatnot, and me having to miss school sometimes. But yeah, we traveled around, but it was
The
fun.
cool kid in school, right, Logan? You're like, what are you doing this weekend? I'm going to race my motorcycle, girls. That's what I'm doing. That's awesome. I love it, man. It's good stuff. So, Wara, racing, when did you realize, like, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this. I think I can probably make a living doing it. At one point, did you realize that?
I think I realized I think it set in about when I was 12 or 13 because I was like, oh, I'm so young and I'm doing pretty good with this. I think I can do really well in this in life and make a living out of this. But I think really when I got to do the North American Talent Cup, I think that's really when it set in because I was really now traveling all across the country and just competing professionally. And I was like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's listen, it's awesome, right? And I hope you do, man. I hope you end up making it to MotoGP or wherever you envision yourself, right? Because everybody's got an end goal, right? Like, oh, I want to go to World Superbike. Some people's BSB, some people's the Isle of Man TT, right? So, what's your end goal, Logan? Where you want to end up at? You want to be
Well,
in America or outside America?
probably outside of America, but um, I realized now, like this past year, that MotoGP is like a very hard goal to attain. So I think I'd be really, really happy if I made it to World Superbike.
Yeah, World Superbike's a proper class too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Would you race in BSB at all?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I've never been out of the U.S. I've never been out of the country. So
Well, I have never either until the end of last year, August. It was my first time. Obviously, I went to Cadwell Park. Everybody knows it because that's all I talk about. How proper it was and
yeah,
how awesome, man! It was just it's magical. Cadwell Park is just. I've been to a lot of racetracks. Laguna Seca was a real similar feeling as Cadwell. Just the rich history it has, and you just feel this. It's you go to a certain track, you feel a certain type of energy, whether there's people there or not, right? It's just the aura that the track gives off because of the history.
right.
It's yeah, that's the best way I can explain it, man. But I would
Yeah,
love to see you over there.
I've never been to Laguna. I'd really like to go sometime.
Man, I hate that Junior Cup don't race at Laguna, right? But that's one thing that man, that the UK's got going for them, man, is that across the whole UK is like 6 or 7 hour drive, right? If you want to
Yep.
go from Virginia to Laguna Seca, shit, that's a 3 day drive. I
Yeah.
mean, and then the cost and it's yeah, the expense is major, but yeah, Laguna's awesome. I wish that they would let the Junior Cup race there for sure.
Yeah.
It would be proper. Obviously you played. Have you played it on PlayStation or Xbox Laguna? I'm sure you have.
No, I haven't actually.
Okay.
I just got Ride 5 for Christmas. So.
Lucky. So Santa Claus was good to you.
Oh yeah.
That's proper, man. I don't even have Ride 5. I got Ride 5. Dude, is Ride 5 cross platform?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get it then. I'm gonna have to download it for real, and then me and you gonna have to jump on it, and I'm gonna have to get my butt kicked, but that's okay. But
I don't know about that, but
yeah, it's man, I love racing. Me and my son sat down and what was we playing? We was playing World Superbike, and he's like, "I can do this, Daddy." I was like, "All right." He's like, "Man, this game's hard." I was like, "Yeah, it's not like racing a car. It's different, but yeah, it's
yeah,
but Laguna to me is awesome. My favorite turn at Laguna, everybody says the corkscrew is turn one. Um, of course, the corkscrew,
fast.
the famous one. Yeah, turn one's blind. Depending on the bike, say fifth gear,
Oh yeah,
tapped out to the left over a crest, can't see over it. That's what separates the men from the boys at that track, I think. Anyway, um, super cool track, man, really is. Um, my other favorite track, I guess, here in America. I mean, of course, Austin, right? Just because it's our
yeah,
only A1 ring we have, like our only proper MotoGP ring. And they're talking about, since trackside's over there now with Aprilia, hopefully I heard rumors going around that they want to come, have two rounds here in America. I just not sure.
really.
Yeah. I'm just
Huh.
not sure where the other track's going to be. If anybody out there listening, chime in and let us know what you heard about that too. So, yeah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, Junior Cup 2023, man. How was your season? The expectations coming in. And before we start that, Logan, who exactly is on your team? Like your
Carl Swift
crew.
is. Oh, my crew
Yes,
personally.
personal.
Um, I don't know. It kind of varies, but I mean, my dad's always there, and Scott Nelson, he's great. He's there most of the time. Um, but yeah, everybody on SWG just really tries to help out each other. So
Yeah, and then you mentioned Carl, the legend Carl himself, man. I had him
yep,
on, dude. Dude, he is so awesome. He's yeah, I can't wait to see all you guys again. It's gonna be a proper mega time, as my mates over there say in the UK. Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool. So who else? It's you, Carl, and
Kevin and Mallory Dobbs, Kevin
yeah,
Horney and Mallory Dobbs.
yeah, my man Kevin Horney. I got him coming
Yep.
on, and Mallory I had on. Big shout out to her. She's awesome. Mallory is
Hmm.
awesome. Yeah, good
Yeah.
stuff, man. And so 2023, the expectations going into the season. Um, did you have any high expectations knowing that since it's going to be your first proper year, or did you just was like, Dad, I'm just going to go out there and just obviously do the best I can, but try not to put so much pressure on me?
Um, I would say both yes and no because I wanted to get top 10 in points, which I did, but I knew I wasn't gonna be like up front most of the time or just bad. I know I'd be like probably middle of the pack most of the time. So I knew that there were gonna be a lot of fast people because it's a big step, and I knew that I definitely wasn't gonna be the fastest there. So
Not yet.
not
That's
yet,
the key
no.
word. Not yet, Logan. Yeah, not yet. Um, what was your best race of the year out of 2023?
Best race of the year, finish wise or just race overall?
Just the whole weekend, right? Because you know as well as I do, when you show up, even it's like the same thing at a track day or a wear race, right? You show up, you envision how everything's going to go. That's not
Yeah,
how it works out, right? And then you go with like an open mind, like, it is what it is. I'm just going to go with the flow, and then everything's like just perfect. But you might not have placed where you wanted to place, but man, it was so much fun that weekend.
yeah. I don't know. I was really happy about New Jersey because it started to rain, and I was like, oh, I like the rain a little bit. And I knew some people were going to push it a little too hard, and that's exactly what happened. That's what allowed me to get on the podium. And then I got fourth the second race, so I was happy about that too.
Proper. I know you did. That's awesome, man. Logan's like, I'm just gonna sit back because I love the rain. I'm gonna pick up everybody's pieces. That's exactly what I did, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good. So worst race of the year, like where nothing went
Ooh,
right.
worst
And it was
race.
yeah, it was just like, man, I just wish this weekend would be over with. But I'm glad I'm here. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah. I'd have to say Pittsburgh because I got like really, really sick that weekend. I had to go to like the ER and get 2 bags of fluids. Just I got super dehydrated. I kept throwing up. I could not stop. But I still went out and I raced. So I was
that
in the
yeah,
ER night before and then went back out and raced and finished, I think, in points maybe. I don't remember, but I just wanted to get that weekend over with. I was like, oh, I don't really want to be here, but I'm glad I'm here at the same time.
yeah. No, I mean, being sick like that, having to be on fluids, obviously your energy and fatigue's a lot more than just going out working out really hard, right? Because it
Right.
stresses your body out in ways that working out don't. But to have the mental strength, that just shows how mentally strong you are, right? To have that mental strength to put all of that back, to go out there and still throw your leg over that bike and race. That says a lot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. That's good
Thank
stuff,
you, man.
man. Yeah, man. Good stuff, buddy, man. So yeah, Pittsburgh, worst round of the season. So overall, your 2023, if you was to rank yourself 0 to 5, what would it be?
0 to 5. Um, probably say a 2.5, right in the middle. It was a good season. Could have went better, but good season.
Yeah, yeah. That man, shoot, I'd give you at least a 3.5 for sure, 110%. First season, listen, you surpassed some of the goals you already set for yourself. Uh, Adapting to the motorcycle and adapting to the track. So, these tracks that you raced at in 2023, were some of them new to you, or have you been to all of them before?
Oh yeah, some of them were new to me, like Road America, Brainerd, and New Jersey were new to me. I think
So
that's it.
how do you go about learning a brand new track? How does Logan
Uh,
go about doing that?
yeah, I kind of just try and look at some track maps. I like to watch videos about like the year before, 2 years before, and just watch what the guys were doing back then, and then try to implement that into my riding. And I do go on a track walk every now and then. I don't know. I don't. I don't really like to go on track walks for some reason.
I love it. He says every once in a while, I'll walk the track, but yeah. But you know what, though, man? You got Ride 4 and Ride 5. So now you can basically, does Ride 5 got a lot of the America tracks on it?
I don't know. I'm still trying to complete like the tutorial thing where it like go gives you all the bikes. It starts
Yeah.
you out with like a 250 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Those sometimes are always bullshit. I mean, let's just be
Yeah.
honest, right? Like, get out of here, man. I just want to race, dude. Hold up. Patty. Say it is not so because this would be so proper mega. He says Glenn Irvin going to Moto America. Listen, if this is actual truth, you guys heard it here first, and you guys know that I am a BSB. It's my favorite uh race series in the world. No, listen, I say it all the time. I'm not taking away from Moto America. Yes, I love Moto America just as much. This is what I'm gonna start rewording it. I love them just as much. My main thing with BSB is that they don't have all the electronics on their superbike as all the other people, so it's old school, proper way of racing. Um, that's why it's my favorite, right? Because it puts all the riders, everything right here. So
Yep.
dude, he says to a Ducati team, he's going to Moto America. Already signed, apparently, mate. I mean,
Huh.
listen, this is breaking news, proper news, if it really is true, because that means we don't know what's going to happen to Josh Herron because he was on the Superbike last year, right? And then
Yeah.
obviously we know Forez. We ain't heard nothing.
Nothing about him. No.
I mean, absolutely, and he's a super sport champion, and we ain't heard nothing out of him. So,
Yeah.
man, this is huge news. It really is. And it would be, yeah, proper, man. Yeah, you guys, yeah, I just, you see the smile right here. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you, Patty. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I hope it's true, mate. I really do. Cindy, thank you so much. You, for your age, I think your racing is amazing, Logan. Yes, absolutely. Logan is amazing. Um,
Thank you.
I sought to at Jersey to pretty much seek everybody out, but I don't want this to sound bad, but I was obviously focused on all the Junior Cup riders, right?
Yeah.
Because I think obviously you guys are the future of the sport. Not saying that Super Sport ain't, because they are too, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I like all the emotions, the raw emotions that you guys give out. Not saying again that they don't do it neither, but it's just different, man. Junior Cup to me is
Yeah.
like Moto 3, right? It's proper scrapping it out. I mean, dude, you can be in seventh place like Avery, seventh to first, and down a straight and win the race, right?
Yeah. That
You
was
don't see that in
crazy.
Superbike. Yeah, that was nuts, right? It was. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, but yeah, that was, yeah, man. So yeah, man, Logan, maybe you'll be able to race some BSB guys over here in America soon, man. Wouldn't that be proper?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely, because iron sharpens iron, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's what they say, man. That's what they say. So, are your expectations? Your dad flew around with you. Do you guys travel together, or do you fly, or how
No, we
does that
travel
work?
together.
Nice,
Uh,
man.
yeah. Sometimes we drive. We only flew a couple times for racing, but yeah, most
So
of the time we drive.
on this team you was with in 2023, is that
Hmm.
did you supply your own bike, or is this like a,
Oh
a,
yeah, we
a
supplied our own bike.
okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, bro, you're good. I'm just trying to figure out. So it's not a paid ride, right? You didn't have to pay to ride on the team, or
That I don't know because my dad does all that stuff.
okay, all right. Well, man, you did proper. Love the colors of the bike too, man. It was good
Yeah,
stuff, man. Yeah, it stands out. Absolutely. I enjoyed it, man. So, can you talk about 2024 at all right now, or do we gotta
Uh,
wait?
not a whole. No, not really. No.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Just know that you will be in the paddock.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, looking
May,
forward to it.
maybe not the Moto America one, but
That's all
we'll
right.
figure it
Listen,
out.
yeah, we'll figure it out, man. Listen, Logan, I'm a fan, so I know wherever you're gonna go, you're only gonna progress, and you're just gonna keep racking up some wins. And dude, you can go as far as you want to go, man. Absolutely, 100.
Thank you, man. I
I
really appreciate
absolutely
that.
no. Listen, I absolutely believe that, dude. You can go as far as Logan wants. You want to take it. Um, dedication and hard work, which I see that in you. Yeah, it's good
Thank you.
stuff, man. I like the way that you compose yourself in public too, right? You're very humble, and I appreciate it. It's really good to see. Good stuff,
Thank you.
man.
Means a
Yeah,
lot to me.
yeah, man. You're very welcome, bro. So training, Logan. What does Logan do for training? You got there. Obviously, you said you want to get back on the KX65, right? But do you what's your favorite training? Mountain bikes, supermoto?
I don't know. I kind of just like to go to the gym and just weightlift. Really. I mean, I don't know why, but I just like it. I do have a bike at my house or here at my house that I ride every once in a while.
So you got you talking about like a push bike?
It's like a stationary bike. It's like
Yeah, okay.
on a
So
stand or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, so you're out there practicing like at the Tour de France.
No, I don't know about that. That's crazy.
That is crazy, right? That's but listen, I Raymond Monk, big stuff coming. Raymond, listen, thank you so much. What an honor it is to have your son Logan on here. And it was an honor to meet you too in Jersey. Can't wait to hear the big news coming, man. And I really look forward to it. Proper stuff, man, for sure. It's awesome. Yeah, man. So what I was going to say, man, is I spent a lot of money on a mountain bike when I was out there in Phoenix. I dropped like $2,500, and back in '99, that was a lot of money for a freaking mountain bike, right?
Yeah.
Um, and then somebody stole it off my front porch. I literally rode
Really?
home, dude. I literally rode home. I had it for
Man.
about 8 months. The school was about 10 miles away, so I would ride my mountain bike to school and usually catch a ride home with a
Yeah.
roommate, right? If I didn't ride my bike. Um, and yeah, man, I come home, I was starving. I just leaned it up against the wall, walked in the front door, ate dinner, come back out to get it and pull it in, and guess what? It was
It was
gone.
gone.
Man, my heart
Man.
was broke. I hadn't bought another one since. I miss it. I should. I got my buddy Dustin Cornier. He wants me to get back into riding, man. I just don't have the money to buy a decent, nice bike, right? Because that's what
Yeah.
you want. If you're really going to get into it, you're really going to start riding, you at least want a decent bike. So
Right.
yeah, it's
Man, that
oh,
really sucks.
oh dude, Logan, it's horrible, dude. It broke my heart. Yeah, I even shed a tear. I was so mad, right? I mean, how can you not? I was, yeah, devastated. But anyway, Patty says, my friend Irvin's mechanic at the Northwest, all he texts is he signed for Moto America on a Ducati. I have no idea about Moto America, but you're getting one hell of a rider. Listen, I, I I cannot disagree with you at all. I met Glenn Irvin. I met his brother. I met all those guys out there at BSB. Um, Patty, obviously, know I'm a huge fan. It would be an honor to have him in Moto America for sure. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Um,
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome to see some more
yeah,
out of
dude.
the country riders coming to Moto America.
And I would love to see more of us over there too, right? I think we can
Yeah.
both help our sports grow even more if we did that, right? Or maybe had some type of race once a year to where I know it costs a lot of money. I get it. But me just being a fan of the sport, I would love to say they'd be like, okay, they're coming over here to Coda to race against the MA guys, and then we're going over there to Donington or Silverstone to race against them at their home track or whatever, right? I think that would be
Right.
really good for all series. Yeah, good stuff, man. So, dude, stationary bike and weightlifting. Are you on a strict diet during the racing season? Oh well, obviously,
Um.
I take it back. All year, racers are always on that pretty much strict diet, right? So, uh,
Yes and no. I mean, I try and watch what I eat sometimes, but in the off season, I don't really watch as much. I mean, I like to have a little bit of free range, but my parents don't like that, so they'll yell at me if I eat. They always say I eat too much of one thing. I don't eat in moderation. I keep
yeah,
trying to tell them that I'm a big kid and that my moderation is a bit bigger than a normal person. But
yeah, anything in moderation, Logan. That's the hard thing, right? It's
yeah,
I used to be a real fat guy. I was a 40 waist. I'm down to a 34. And basically what I did is change and I still want to lose weight. Like I still look in the mirror and I still got a little belly and I still got chubbies around my cheeks. And I'm like, you fat, blah, blah, blah. But dude, I did good. I'm proud of myself. I
oh, you
changed
look
my
great.
I appreciate it, man. I changed my diet up. I do the Wim Hof method where I practice my breathing. I try to do at least 50 push-ups a day. Sometimes I don't get to do them every day, but that's the goal, right? But yeah, I get it, man. It's once you change your diet, and I did that, and then like you said, eat everything in smaller portions instead of sitting down eating a double cheeseburger. I'll eat like, one cheeseburger, maybe a handful of fries, maybe, and wait for like 20 or 30 minutes. And then if I'm not hungry no more, I just stop eating.
Yeah,
Um, and
I'm
then,
always hungry though. That's the issue.
right, I get it, man. He's like, I'm always hungry though. Yeah, that's true. I mean, this is true, man. It's so, how do you, is it a challenge for you, racing and going to school, or do you just do online schooling now, or how does that work?
No, I go to a public school, but it's not really a challenge because we talked with the principal and they're very on board about it. They understand that I have to miss some school to go race because they want to support me in every way they can. But it's
That's
not
awesome.
too much. Yeah, it's not too much of an issue. I just got to make sure I get my work done and keep my grades up. So
Well, shoot, it's better because if I went to school and I told them the counter, yeah, man, I want to be a professional road racer, I'd last my ass straight out the door and be like, nah, hell no, yeah, yeah, that's good stuff, man. Trevor Watson, what is up, my man? You need to holla at me. He says an invitational race, but it would need a big purse for OEMs and riders to get behind. Yeah, listen, but it
yeah,
would be a good thing, man. It really would. I think it would help out our series a lot, right? Good stuff. So, Logan, would you ever do the Isle of Man TT?
oh man, that's a tough question. I think if I would have accomplished everything that I wanted to with motorcycle racing, I had like made enough money to like support my family and just buy everything, everybody what they wanted, and just have everybody be happy. I think I could become crazy enough to do it, but yeah, those guys are those guys are on another planet, man. They're crazy.
Do you ever watch any of the Isle of Man TT races?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, they're so awesome. I'm actually
No
trying to.
room for error.
No, dude, no room for error, bro. Absolutely not at all. All right, so I want to bring up a couple of these YouTube videos.
Oh,
Um,
great.
yeah, dude, this is awesome though, man. I love this format and that I'm able to do this, right?
Yeah.
Here's one of you. Which one do you want to pop up? Nelson Ledges.
We can do whatever one you want.
All right, let's take it back. Oh, hang on. Down. Let me pause it real quick. Hang on. All right, mute. There we go. All right, hang on. Let me go back. Let me share this screen. I need to practice this more. Like I figured it out with you on last time, but Logan, I really ain't used it since.
Oh, it's all good.
But let's do this. Boom. Here you go. Watch this. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, there we go. So walk us through this. Where on the R3?
That is at Nelson Ledges on Yamaha R3. Going down the back straight right now. Or wait. Yeah, that's the kink on the back straight. This is the second to last turn right there. Last turn, slowest turn on the track. Now we're going down the front straight. Go under the bridge. Turn one's pretty quick.
Yeah, it is pretty quick.
Nice fast right-hander. We got another right-hander.
In that turn one on that R3, was you just wide open in sixth gear? Or?
No, no, no. Left-hander here. It's a pretty long left-hander.
Do you miss that bike?
Yes and no. Now we got the carousel coming up. I actually crashed here one time. It was pretty bad, but love that turn. And now we're back on to the back straight.
Is that one of your favorite corners?
Yeah, I'd say it is. I love that turn.
That was basically the lap of the track right there.
Yep, there's a
Yeah.
kink. And coming
Yeah,
up
that
for
was
the
it.
second.
All right, let's see
Yep.
what else we got. Let me see if I can just pull it up straight from here as we're doing this. Oh no, it's not gonna let me. All right, let me do this. Dude, that's cool, man. Let me go. I pulled that one video up of you last time. I think was it you on the little bike?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Where's it at?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure neither. I'm trying to find it. So listen, TT, man, I love the TT. I watch it every year. It's my favorite race to watch of the year, man, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right, so that's not you. Hold up. I clicked on the wrong one. I apologize. That is not Logan. Let's take this back. Hold up. All right, let's do the North American Talent Cup. Why did they stop that?
I just think they didn't have enough people to join. I don't think they did everything that they said they were going to do, and that kind of deterred people away from it.
So this is your bike?
Yeah, we still have it too.
Oh, the
It's actually,
RS250.
yeah, it's
Bro,
for
you
sale
still
too.
have that? Do you really?
Yep, yep,
Bro, oh my god, that thing is badass, dude. Why you want to sell
yep.
that?
I don't fit on it. It's too tiny.
Oh, dude, I bet that thing's a weapon.
Not really. I mean, it's not any faster than the R3.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, it's beautiful. Look at that thing.
yep.
Doing that. So did you guys have to physically buy this motorcycle?
Yeah, we did.
Dude, that thing is, I mean, it's proper, right? It's
Oh
look, even
yeah.
got a wing on it. No, that ain't a wing. That's just the mounting for the fairing. Look, got the RS19 Master going on.
Yep. Brakes on that bike are amazing.
Yeah, I bet, dude. I mean, it's a decent sized caliper, and that rotor is huge. Look how clean that thing is.
Yep. I don't know if it's still that clean, but
He says,
crashed it once or twice, but
"Dude, that thing is sweet, bro. Dude, if I had the money, I'd buy it. I would PayPal you right now and buy it.
yeah.
100%. Here we go. Here's one at Wera.
Yep. That's Barber.
Oh, dude, I love Barber, dude. I want to go. My buddy is trying to get me to go. Daniel Shoemake, he actually co-hosts with me. So what's up, Daniel? If you're listening, and of course my man Northeast Jules, I miss you too, and Mark Sherman, and then your dad says he's drug elbow at the carousel. Man, listen, that's something I always wanted to do, was drag my elbow. And
Yeah.
to be fair, I have, but when I do, it's usually my hip follows right after it, my shoulder, and everything
Yeah.
else, right? So knee's not a problem. The elbow, yeah. So that's awesome, man. What was it like, Logan, the first time you actually touched your elbow
um,
on the ground?
man, I was surprised, but I was also happy because I was trying to do it, but I didn't know how far I was. I was like, is it there? Nope, not quite. And then I
That's
leaned over
awesome.
and I was like, "Oh, it's on the ground! Woohoo!"
I went to school and bragged about that, bro. You know what I did this weekend? I drug my elbow. And they're like,
Nah.
so? I'm like, what you mean, so?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, people at school sometimes don't even understand really what I do.
No,
So I
they don't.
gotta explain it to them.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people are interested, but for the most part, they're. That's like me. I rode my motorcycle to high school, and people were like, "I thought I was gonna be the cool kid." Yeah, I got a motorcycle. I'm gonna ride to school, and people didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're like, "We don't give a shit about that bike." And I'm over there on every break, just loving, hugging it, polishing it, kissing it. Yeah, yeah. So this is good stuff, man. Where so Barber, dude,
Yeah.
Barber's awesome. Barber's an awesome track.
Barber is awesome.
Yep, never been. But it's what's your favorite corner at Barber?
Favorite. I really like two and three, whatever they. Not this one, but this next one coming up right here. I like this turn. I like really long sweeping turns for some reason.
What is this? A third gear corner on your 400?
Uh, yeah, about third, fourth gear, something like that. Maybe fourth gear towards the end.
It's a sweet track. I always love the layout. I've never
Yeah,
been to the museum. Have you been to the museum?
I have. Yeah,
Oh man,
there's a
lucky.
crap ton of bikes in there.
Dude, I know. Yeah, I want to go. That's when I do go, I'm definitely gonna hit that up.
Yeah,
Dude, this is awesome. Look at Logan going, man. Look at him. He's
yeah.
like, I'm gonna catch him. I'm getting him. I'm gonna get him.
You need to find the video of me on my little TW50 with training wheels, or
Yeah,
my
yeah.
50 with training wheels.
That's what. Let me do this. I'm gonna do it right now.
All right.
All right, hold up. So is it under Canton Monk or did the
Yeah,
all right videos? Oh, I got
there
you.
it is.
Boom, there it is. Y'all check
That's
this
the
one out.
video.
This is where it all started right here.
That is the video.
You know what? Let me turn on the sound.
Go ahead. Yeah, come on. Easy, easy, easy.
That's awesome. Logan's
Yeah.
like, nah, baby, you can't stop me, daddy. I'm out.
Yeah. You can't tell me to go easy.
Dude,
I'm the one on the bike.
right. That's awesome. I love it, dude. That's good stuff. Let me see what the other one.
Yeah, I guess a few of my sister riding too, I think.
Here we go.
I don't know.
I think this is you right here.
Yep.
I love it.
Good job, honey.
Yep.
Bring back memories, don't it, Logan?
Oh,
So he
yeah.
rolls it.
Volume down. That volume loud, boy. There we go.
Yeah, sorry about that. They're like right.
No, on the YouTube video, I wanted to turn the volume down. It was loud on my end.
Uh-oh.
Look at him. He's like, I got it, Dad. No worries. We'll create.
I'm gonna be a pro one day.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Good stuff, dude. This is awesome, dude. I love being able to pull up videos and show people.
Yeah.
All right, let's see another one we got. We got one right here. This is where it hurt.
No, I don't. This was just practicing.
Oh,
We went and tried this before we actually went and raced.
look at him. He's like, yeah, buddy. No training wheels at all. Look at him going. Boots too big. It's awesome, man. Yeah, dude, it's good stuff, dude. Because we got kids that come in and get their first pair of boots, and they're obviously always big. But I tell them, man, they grow so fast, you'll get right in. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
So was you having fun right here, Logan? Was you like,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
this is awesome?
It was fun, but it was scary at the same time because I was like, man.
Especially this drop right here. Logan's like, I don't know. Look at it. I called it. He's crawling up to it too. He's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing it. Let's go. It's awesome. Now the next time you turn around, you're like, I got this. This is nothing. Awesome. Look at him go, boy.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, man. All right. So listen, while we're actually watching some of these videos, Logan, obviously your favorite road racer you said was Valentino Rossi, right? But if you could pick any series in the world to race in, any motorcycle and any teammate, what series, what bike, and who would be your teammate?
Oh, that is tough. Any year, right?
Dead or alive?
I don't know. I feel like if I could race at like MotoGP level, yeah, that's a good video. If I could race at the MotoGP level with Nicky Hayden, 2 Americans, that'd be awesome.
Would be proper, man. Proper.
Yeah.
And then
and of course sorry, go ahead.
What's the bike?
Bike. I don't know.
Any bike.
Any bike.
Yeah, dude, it could be a Desmo Sedici. It could be a R1, a BSB R1. It could be a Moto America Jake Gagne super bike. I mean, any bike out of any series.
Probably like the 2009 MotoGP bikes. Probably pick those bikes. I love the sound of those bikes. Those bikes sound so good. Now they all just sound like
right.
All Ducatis.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, what brand bike would you pick?
Yamaha.
Yeah, dude. They were, man, back before this bullshit Wings took over the BC.
Yeah.
They were beautiful. Right now, it's like they all look the same. They're hideous. It's yeah, I say ban all of them for sure, but that's just me. But I wish they would ban them all. So me, man, let's see. Look at this. This is Logan Monk, Pittsburgh, age 11. Get ready to get it in. Where are you at? The one right there, number 473 or 413?
No, this is on my head. This is on my helmet.
Okay. All right. Man, dude, that's a hard one. Like if I had to choose one, man, I mean, what would I do? I would love to do my area. It would be either early super bikes, right, where we had the RC51s, versus the ZX7 double Rs, or I'd have to go back to the 500 Grand Prix bikes. For sure.
Good bikes.
Yeah, dude, nothing like a 2-stroker. Look, Logan's like, you cheated, you cut the corner,
dude. Yeah, that race was crazy.
I see. It's a lot of fun though, man. That's good stuff, bro. Good stuff. So,
I think,
go ahead.
In this race, I don't remember if it was this race or if it was another race. The bike, I crashed like right there in that turn, and I couldn't get the bike started again because it's 2-stroke. So I'm sitting there punching the gas tank. I'm like getting so mad at it. I can't remember if it was this year. It was probably this year that I won the championship in this class. This is with OMRL, so we traveled across Ohio and went to Pittsburgh.
That's awesome, though, man. But this right here, this is the type of racing I would love to get into.
Yeah,
it's cheap, it's fun.
See, as soon as I get on the straightaway, I'm gone. Whoop, little mistake here. And then I gotta get the revs up. But
what bike are you on?
KX60.
Oh yeah,
not a 65, but a 60.
Oh, okay. This is the 60. Yeah. He's like, as soon as I get on that straightaway and that 2-stroke kicks in, I'm gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That power band, boy. See ya.
People would call it a cheater bike, even though it's completely legal. But
yeah, well, they just, dude, I've always been a fan of 2-strokes, dude. They're simple, they're easy to work on, and they sound and smell so good, right? I mean, dude, I'm a mechanic, so 4-strokes not that much more difficult, but there's other stuff involved besides just pulling the head off, slapping a piston and ring in it, and new head gasket and torque it down. You're good to go. But yeah, man, it's cool. So, favorite food, Logan. What is your favorite food?
I really like bacon and mac and cheese. And I have to say bacon, but I like bacon, mac and cheese, steak, like all those.
I love it. He says bacon, straight up. Not
Yeah.
Italian, not Thai, not Mexican, bacon. I
Oh yeah.
love it. I love bacon. Let's get it in. So, is that what you eat for your cheat meal off season? Is bacon?
No, not really. My mom doesn't like to cook it because it stinks. She says it stinks up the whole house, but I think it makes the house smell better. Uh, but yeah, no, I just really like bacon, I guess.
There ain't nothing wrong with it, man. And bacon goes good on everything, right? Let's just be honest, man. Shit,
Yeah.
bacon would be good on, yeah, it's everything pretty much. One of my favorite foods is avocados, dude. I eat the shit out of avocados.
I don't think I really like avocados.
Oh, dude, listen,
I haven't had one in a while. So.
bro, get your fresh avocado, pull the pit out,
Mm-hmm.
get a spoon, dig it out, put some fresh lime juice on it, a little bit of salt, maybe some tomatoes in it. Psh, smacks, dude. And it's so good for you. It's a superfruit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, favorite movie, Logan? Do you have one of those?
It's either Avengers Endgame or Thor Ragnarok. I really like the. Oh, and I really like Avatar, the first Avatar.
Have you seen the second one?
Yeah, I have.
I haven't. I haven't. Is it any good? Is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think the first one's better though.
Yeah. Dude, those are proper movies because I like. So DC or Marvel? Which one? Who are you? DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Marvel. And what Marvel character? If you could be any Marvel character, what character would you be?
The Thor.
Thor. Yeah, Thor's. I like Thor too, man.
Thor's awesome.
I liked him where he had that big old beer gut and he didn't give a
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, leave me alone. Bring me some more beer. God damn it. Leave me alone. Yeah, it's awesome. Eating pizza. Order another pizza. It's good stuff, man. So, do you like Star Wars?
Yeah, I've watched all the Star Wars movies.
Yeah. What Star Wars character?
It's been a while, but sorry, what were you gonna say?
I said, what Star Wars character would you be?
Star Wars character. I like Jar Jar Binks for some reason. I don't know why.
Love it. Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, Jar Jar Binks or Chewbacca or Luke. I don't know. Between those three.
Yeah, Chewie. I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Never got into Star Trek. My brother was a Star Trek nerd, and I was like, nah, dude, Star Wars is where it's at.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Star Wars. So, listen, Logan, if we created a movie about Logan,
yeah,
what actor would play you in your movie?
What actor would play me? Oof, I don't know. That's a tough question. I don't really know any. I share the same birthday with him, actually.
Oh, boom, there it is.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Tom Holland, because he's probably the only younger actor I know, or on the younger side.
Spider-Man is playing Logan Monk, right?
Sure, why not?
Why not, right? My favorite actor is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is a great actor.
Dude, yeah, I love all his movies, man. Johnny Utah, all that, man. It's good stuff. John Wick, it's good stuff. So, celebrity crush, Logan. Do you have a celebrity crush?
No, not really, no.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. No worries. Dude, this is a good video, man. Look at Logan just watching it, dude. He's just chopping through the field.
I'm watching it, yeah.
Yeah, he's just getting, he's like, I'm gonna get you right now. I'm getting first.
Oh yeah.
Get it. This is
Wait
first,
for
right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was because I've been yeah, he's first. Look at Logan.
Yeah, it's gotta be first.
Yeah, get him. I'm gonna get him. I love it. So, favorite comedian. Who's your favorite comedian?
Favorite comedian? I don't really know. I haven't. Oh, I know. He goes by Fluffy. you know who I'm talking about?
Fluffy, is he the
He's a bigger guy. Kind of.
yes. I can't think of his
I,
yes.
I I like him. Yeah. I don't know.
I
I
just
also
go ahead.
also saw another guy. His name is Brad Williams. I really like him because
Brad Williams.
he's a little person. I don't want to offend anybody by saying midget, but little person. And I think he has some good jokes. So
Well, I mean, I can honestly say anybody standing next to you is a little person, me included.
no,
Man. I'm almost 6 foot, and I'm looking up. I'm like, what is up? How's the weather up there, Logan?
yeah,
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Look, you got him. Logan's like,
oh yeah,
this is it.
yeah.
Awesome, man. Do you go here and ride a lot in Pittsburgh?
I haven't been there in a while actually. No,
It looks like a
but
fun track.
it is fun. I really like it. I
Yeah,
don't know. I can't really ride the 60 though because of the suspension. It's like a pogo stick. It's just like I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it was good for me when I was littler. But
right.
now it's just
So, music playlist. If you pulled up your phone right now and hit play, what song would it be, and who is it?
oh, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not a huge music person.
Okay. So, do you like what is your favorite? Like, who do you prefer to listen to? Like Bob Marley, rap, country, rock, classical.
I don't know. It varies. Depends on how the day's gone and what mood I'm in. So
Yeah, that's facts. That's a fact on that one. I listen to everything.
yeah.
It don't matter what it is. Let's do it. Let's get it.
I
Well,
don't really like
maybe not.
country though.
Man, my wife's a big country head. I do like country. It's just it depends on who it is. Some of it I can't
Yeah.
take, but there is some really good country out there for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
110%, man. Yeah, if I pulled mine up right now, I'd have. I think the last person I was listening to was Wiz Khalifa's new album. Well, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
new no more. It come out
Yeah, it's
a little bit ago, but yeah, I was listening to that. My son likes Wiz too. Every time he hears him, he's like, "This is Wiz."
yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Listen, man,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching you kick butt in 2024, man. I'm excited to see where you're going to end up and what bike you're going to be on and all that good stuff. I assume the team's going to basically be the same with you and your dad. And did you have friends that actually come along with you to help out too, or?
Oh yeah, I had some friends and some family. Yeah.
It's good stuff, man. I love to see the family racers set up. It's awesome. I mean, it brings you guys so close, right? Because you share all the highs, all the lows. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you do anything for any of them. Well, I mean, we could speak like that on everybody in the paddock because our paddock's very unique. Where everybody would help everybody out. Let's say if you needed a rear sprocket, man, I just don't have this size rear sprocket. Go down there and ask, whatever, Rossi Moore. Hey, man, do you have this?
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. He's the only one on the KTM. Let's just say
Yeah.
if he did have the Kawasaki, he'd be like, yeah, sure, bro, no problem. Here it is, right? You don't get that in NASCAR, right? You can't go and be like, oh man, I need this. I'll be like, fuck off, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. So, dude, Logan, are you in any other sports? Do you watch football or soccer or anything? UFC?
Not really. I like to play basketball. I like to watch a little bit of F1 too. So,
Okay, so I got you. I like F1 too. So who's your driver in F1?
driver. Leclerc. I don't know. Charles Leclerc.
Okay,
Been a
Charles. Yeah, I like
rough season for Ferrari, but
right. Lando Norris and
Lando's good. Yeah,
Daniel Ricciardo, man. I've always liked Danny
I
Ricciardo.
like
dude.
Daniel Ricciardo. Yeah,
Dude, I'm so glad to see him back too, man. I was like, yes.
yeah.
Hopefully,
He's a good driver.
he is. Now he's. I'm trying to think, man. Is he with Red Bull this year? Or is he with Alpha?
He was with AlphaTauri.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And dude, they have a good team too, man. They do. It's just my thing with F1, man, is like I love it, but I mean, let's just be honest, dude. It's kind of boring to watch, dude. It really is. It's
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I like to watch the highlights more than anything.
me too. It's to me, man, it's like they've taken away something from F1. It's so hard to pass. They got that stupid freaking button, the DRS button, and it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I
Oh, this
actually
is.
met Zach Brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a
This is
picture of
the
Zach. So go ahead.
this is the video where there's a 150, which shouldn't have been in this class,
Who's on
and
the
he won, and I
150?
got some guy way up in first, way up there,
I got you.
and was getting mad because I couldn't pass him because he has so much power in the straights.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
But yeah,
man,
man. So, dude, I was in Charlotte going to Oklahoma to meet up with my homeboy Jason Hutchins. Big shout out to him that I go to Texas with every year for the MotoGP race. And I'm sitting there at the airport, dude, and I walk up, and the area that I went to was crowded, but I look over and there was one seat left. Like this guy had just gotten up, so I ran over there. Dude sat down, and as soon as I sit down, I look to my left, and in my brain I said, "Holy shit! It's effing Zach Brown. Shut up," right? And so I look at him again with this cheesy ass grin on my face. I said, "You Zach Brown? McLaren Formula One?" He says, "I am." I was like, "Dude, no way! I need to get a picture. I knew that was you." He's like, "Yeah, bro, no problem." Blah blah blah. So he was headed to LA. His terminal was right next to mine. And by the time basically I got a picture, we sat down and briefly had maybe a 3-minute talk, and then they boarded the plane and took off. But dude, I was
that's
like,
awesome,
bro. Holy shit! I'll send you the picture. I'm gonna go back through my phone. I'm gonna send it to you, bro, because it's I knew from that moment on, this whole week is gonna be amazing, right? Mega, as I always say. It's the race is gonna be awesome. That this whole trip was what a way to start it out. Zach Brown, right? Who would have thought? And he lives in England. I mean, it's yeah, dude. That chance to run into him was, and because I ended up talking, because when I was in line, I was looking for somewhere to sit, and I didn't recognize him at first. So I was talking to this guy in front of me. I had my old original Pin to Gas old logo on shirt, and he asked me what Pin to Gas was, and I was like, it's we actually have a podcast. I'm going to Texas, blah blah blah. And so I go over there, and when the lady get up, I went to go sit down, had the whole thing, immediately got up, walked over there and was like, "Bro, you know who that just was right there? I was just sitting to." He's like, "No." I was like, "Fucking Zach Brown, dude. Check it out." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Yes, dude. How crazy is that?"
bro. That would be amazing. That'd be crazy though.
Yeah.
You just sit down at some seat and you look next to you and you're like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, dude. Are you kidding me right now? Like, yeah. Yeah, I did. And you know what? I so bad wanted to ask him about Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah.
You
I
know
can
what I'm
imagine.
saying? Yeah, dude, because it's like, I wish Daniel would have stayed with him instead of going over to Renault. He should have stayed, right?
Yeah.
But it's Formula One's a completely different ball game to motorcycles. But yeah, man, it's good stuff. Basketball, man. I grew up watching basketball. Of course, I grew up in the Michael Jordan era, right? Which the GOAT, right?
The GOAT, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. So of course, Chicago Bulls. But I was always the type of kid to where I liked a lot of players in a lot of different teams, right? Like of course, Chicago. I like Dominique Wilkins and Atlanta Hawks, David Robinson, the San Antonio Spurs. So I wasn't just one diehard fan. Bo Jackson was my other favorite growing up.
Yep, I heard him.
Yep, that's why I like the Raiders. Yes, I know everybody listening. Raiders suck. It's okay. I still whatever. It's cool. I'm cool with it. Right? It is what it is. Soccer is my favorite. I love soccer.
Soccer's. I have mixed feelings about soccer.
Dude, soccer's awesome, dude. It really is. Do you play golf at all?
No, I've never played. I've been to Top Golf once, but
I heard that was
Never
a lot of
actually
fun.
played.
I've never
Yeah,
been to
that's
Top Golf.
fun.
I've been out there playing. I got a set of clubs. I'm good at Tiger Woods on the PlayStation, but in real life, man, it's so fun. Me and Eli was actually talking about that the other day. Block. Golf's, man. It's a very mind challenging game, just like racing, right? It's all mental,
Right.
but it's a lot of fun, man. When you hit that ball just right, and
It goes
to
exactly
me,
where you want it to.
right, which is very few in between. Or you crank one and you think it's gonna, 150, 200 yards, it goes 65, but it still feels good as hell. You're like, yes,
Yeah.
I hit that. You guys see that? You're like, boo, sit down, you suck.
Right.
This is awesome, man. So listen, man, this year coming up, dude, in Moto America, the 600 class is stacked.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you got Caleb, PJ, Blake, a bunch of other people.
Bro, it's the most stacked class, I think,
Yeah,
in Moto
for
America
sure.
this year. 110% for sure. Like, I haven't
For
seen the full
sure.
entry list, obviously, for Twins Cup or Junior Cup yet, but everything that I'm hearing for Super Sport, it's bro, it's gonna
Big
be
stuff.
one hell of a year, right? And then
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on Mark Marquez and Ducati? Do you think he can win?
I think he'll give some people a run for their money, but I don't think he'll win. I think that
You
he'll
don't
do a
think he'll
really
win
good
a
job.
race?
Well, I don't know. He'll win a race for sure, but I don't think he'll win the championship.
Yeah. Man, I see Ducati put themselves in a worse predicament this year than they did last year, and this is why I say that. I was I like Jorge Martin. I'm not saying I don't like Pecco. I
Yeah,
do like Pecco. I just like Jorge Martin. I think his
Mark
natural,
Benatar.
yes, dude, his talent on a
Yeah,
bike is just unfucking believe. His natural talent is just stupid, right?
yeah,
But Ducati did not want Jorge Martin to win the title, right? They didn't, because if they did, then they'd have to switch Enea Bastianini, because they don't want the number one plate on a satellite. They say a satellite team, right? Even though he has the
yeah.
official bike, but it's not the official colors, right?
Right.
So, but now they got Mark Marquez on a
Hmm.
Gersini, right? Which is a
Yeah.
pure satellite bike, right? But
Right.
again, when I say satellite, people, I mean that
It's not a
it's in
factory team.
it's not a factory team, but they were previously factory bikes, just different colors, right? They
Yeah.
just don't get the
Yeah.
updates. So it's a proven race winner, right? So whoever's getting the 2022 or 2023 bike, obviously it won the title, right? So it's a championship winning
Yeah.
bike, but it might be under whatever Primac colors, right?
Right.
But anyway, so now they got Mark Marquez. So let's say if Mark Marquez really does do good, will he end up in solid red in MotoGP? What do you guys think, man? I mean, it could really be
I don't know.
a thing, right? Yeah, I listen. It's going to be super exciting. I said this, and I'm gonna say it again on every podcast until it's called. I think Jorge Martin will not be with Ducati in 2020. I think, well, obviously he'll be with Ducati in 2024 because contract signed. But I think he's
Hmm.
going to be one of the first of the rider markets to move this year. I don't think he'll be with Ducati in 2025.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just me in my personal opinion. But it's exciting, right? Same thing
Yeah.
with Fabio. I don't know if Fabio is going to be with Yamaha at the end of 2024. I think he's another rider that might
Yeah, I'm not
jump
really
ship.
sure.
But we'll see, right? Because it's exciting.
Yeah.
Moto America is exciting. MotoGP, of course, we got World Superbike top rack on the BMW,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Which
gonna
is
be interesting.
right. So, who's your favorite rider in World Superbike?
Top right.
Yeah, that's Jules's too. And I like Top Rack too. I like Scott Redding. And people give me a hard time
Yeah,
about,
Scott
oh,
Redding.
you like Scott Redding? I'm like, dude, listen, I would give, I would, I would, I would love to be able to ride at Scott Redding's talent when he was 14 right now. Even in my prime, right? I mean, he's
Yeah.
fast, dude. He's a lot of people don't like him, but so what? And then Johnny Ray on the Yamaha. It's gonna be
Yeah, I
good,
saw that.
man.
It
Johnny
should be
Raisin.
good.
It is. It's gonna be a really good one. So yeah, man, it's good. Oh man, I didn't mean to stop the video. What I do?
That's all good.
No. Yeah, man. Shoot. But dude, this is cool, man. But listen, Logan, man, I want to do this again, right? Obviously, I told you that when we started this. I'm
Yep.
looking forward to when you can pronounce your 2024 deal. Let me know. I would love to do like we'll set it up for like 30, 40 minutes. Like when you do find your plans, we'll get back on. You can announce your plans. We can talk about for a few, and then mid-season, I'd love to have you on. We could talk about the beginning of the season, the mid-season, and then of course at the end of the year. Yeah, we can do a year-end review with you and see how the season went and talk about 2025 and your move to World Super Sport. So yeah, big news coming up, right? So yeah, be good stuff, man. Exciting stuff, dude. Listen, here we go, dude. Raymond Monk, you right? Absolutely. Bisontrack.com discount code Monk 2024. Listen, people, I'm telling you guys right now, if you're in the market at all for a leather suit, and dude, I get hit up all the time. It's my inbox continually. People from overseas, hey man, I'm a manufacturer of leather suits and this and that, and
Yeah.
it's actually kind of ridiculous, dude. It really is. But I understand it, right? They're just trying to get their products out. And I've had a lot of suits. I don't have a Bison suit personally. I am going to get me one. It's going to be a custom one, but I know Robert and Tasha, all my
Great people.
friends, all my friends, Logan included right here, rides Bison. I mean, the list goes a Batty, Logan Monk. We got
Chris Elliott.
yeah, dude, brain fart big time right now. My man Kevin Horney. I mean, dude, there's so many of them out there. Trevor Watson said 4SR. Listen, I've heard a lot of good things about 4SR. I really have, Trevor. But dude, I know Robert and Tasha, man, and they're just magical people, and the love that they give to the paddock and what they're doing for the sport is huge supporter right here. So man, anybody out there looking for a custom suit, bisontrack.com discount code Monk 2024. If you don't want to go Bison, my man Trevor suggests 4SR. So yeah, it's good stuff, man. But I can't wait, man. I can't. So obviously you're going to be with Bison in 2024.
Yep.
Are you going to totally change the look of your suit? Like you could do something completely different than you did last year?
I'm gonna change the color, I think. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty similar to last year.
And are you sponsored by any like KYT or a ride?
Yeah, I'm sponsored by KYT for this year. So really like their helmets. Got one ordered.
I want to get me a KYT. That's next on the list for me. Is I want to get one. I've never owned one. Everybody.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Yeah. Actually, big shout out to Brandon Cretu. He actually gave me a free. You can't see it. It's actually over there, but he gave me a free hat, KYT hat there in Jersey, which was awesome. It was good stuff,
awesome,
man. Yeah, it is. It's good stuff. Which one did you get? Are you getting a custom one, or did you get all carbon fiber?
No, I think it's like the carbon race one. It's like white and blue.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yellow. Yes, that is sweet. It's a sweet one, man. I like that because I like the yellow, right? I'm like, depending on the yellow though, because there are a lot of shitty yellows. Let's just be honest. Same thing with reds, right? You see a red, you're like, I want red. You see it, you're like, that is the hideous red I've ever seen in my life. It's got to be the right one, and then it's really good. So yeah,
right.
And then as far as boots, man, your gear, your Alpine Star or
no, I'm not sponsored by anybody for boots, unfortunately. But I wear CD boots. So
CD, yeah, so
I like those.
I've never owned a pair of CD. I got a pair of CD tennis shoes. Never owned a pair of boots. They're good. My man Colin Edwards was always sponsored by Speedy. Trevor says Rossi yellow with a puke emoji. Just joking. Good stuff, Trevor. You're good, bro. You're good, right? Yeah, not everybody is a Rossi fan. I got friends that just they talk mad shit about Rossi. Oh, Marquez is so much better and this and that and blah 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 blah. This is my argument. Like, what Rossi did for the sport, nobody's going to be able to replicate for a long time. You go to any country and say VR46 and they're going to be like Valentino Rossi, right? Marquez, I think if he actually wins the title on a Ducati, will cement his legend status even more, right? But as far as somebody like Rossi that grew up in the 125s to 250 to 500, then went to a 4-stroke, then went down to an 800, then went back to 1,000 cc's, and over the crest of his career, changed his riding style to be able to adapt, which is very hard. I mean, they'll tell you how hard it is to be able to change your riding style to adapt to all those bikes. And even at the age of 44, he was 43 years old.
I don't know. He was up there though.
But dude, still Logan to be going faster than you've ever been at that track in your life. Dude, that says a lot. That's right. But it also says how far the competition has, but as you grow older, right. And you grow older, your reflexes slow down, your brain is not as fast and all that good stuff. But dude, listen, the GOAT, Rossi, VR46, 110%. Stoner to me was another one that I really liked. And
Casey Stoner is good.
Yeah, he was man, he had the most natural talent I've ever seen of anybody.
Yeah, he got on that bike and just went.
It was fucking proper mega, man. And like it was funny because once he left, Ducati realized, oh shit, we do have a problem with our bike, right? And and if you go back in history and watch the interview, man, when Rossi first threw his leg over the bike, he'll tell you, he's like, I knew what Rossi says, I fucked up. That's what Rossi says.
Yeah,
I made a mistake. So, but yeah, listen, Logan, dude, do you have like a club, Logan? A lot of my friends, especially overseas, man, they what they do is they'll get clubs together. Like, let's say your number is 9, right? Club 9, Logan Monk, $50, $45, whatever it is, get you a hat or a t-shirt or a signed poster, and then you put their names on your bike or some of them on your helmet. It's just a way to help promote yourself too and help get more people involved in the sport and help fund your racing.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I don't have anything like that. But you can always follow me on Instagram, Logan Monk _racing. So that'll help me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm one of them right here. I follow them for sure, 110%, man. So, guys, dude, what are you doing right now? Pick up your phone or get on a computer and, get on there and follow my man, Logan Monk. So, is there anywhere else anybody can follow you at, Logan? Is it just Instagram? You got a Facebook account? Or
I got, Facebook,
OnlyFans?
Twitter. No. Nope.
So Facebook and Twitter would same thing, Logan _
Oh yeah, just Logan Monk for Facebook and then Logan Monk _racing for Twitter.
Nice. And Logan has some cats. I have some animals too. Because we talked about that earlier. That's awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But yeah, Logan, listen, dude, we've been at this for like an hour and 30, and literally it feels like 20 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. So listen, we'll definitely continue this. We'll have number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All that. I want to follow you into that top podium step in World Superbike, man. We'll make it happen for sure, man. Listen, no internet issues this time because I didn't say this, but I don't know if you told anybody, but me and Logan actually did a podcast. And it just, man, the internet was just
didn't work out.
No, I tried to get in there and try to edit it, and it was just like
when I did.
Go ahead, Logan.
Sorry, I don't know if it was my internet as much, but I think it was just like my computer was having trouble like keeping up with everything.
I think so too, because you've been using your phone. It's been wonderful.
Oh yeah,
right?
Well, I mean, I got one of the better phones now, so.
What phone did you get? Did you get a new one?
Oh yeah, I just got a new one for Christmas. I got the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So.
Oh, nice! I got the
I've
I've been with iPhone for
Yeah,
since the 5, I think. Yeah, something like that.
that's a
Man,
while.
yeah, I've been with I've been with Apple for like dude, I'm just so used to it. It's just so easy to use. I got
Yeah.
Apple TV and dude Apple Watch and shit. I got an Apple motorcycle and I eat an apple. I mean, come on, man, right? My wife's got an Apple
Right.
book. I mean, we got Apple iPads. Everything's an Apple around the house, right? It's yeah, man. Man, but I really do like that the Androids, those Galaxies. A buddy of mine just got one, and dude, it's a great phone. It really is. I
Oh
love.
yeah.
I wish they had the stylus pen like
Oh
you
yeah.
guys
Mine
have.
mine has that. Yeah.
Right, dude. You know how badass that is, dude. I would so use that, but
Yeah. Here, hang on.
yeah.
Let me get it on my phone real quick.
Yeah, look, see, he said, hold up, let me show you. Yep, there it is. See, this is our stylus
Yep.
pen. Apple. This is Apple stylus pen right here, right? That's awesome, Logan. Dude, listen, dude, I had so much fun, Logan. I'm really looking forward to having you back on. Really looking
Yeah, it
forward
was
to
amazing to be here.
2024. Dude, yeah, listen, the honor's mine. I solely sought everybody out, but yeah, I had you definitely on the radar. That's why I walked up to you. I was like, "What's up, Logan? How you doing, man?" I remember because you looked at me at first like, "Who the hell is this guy?" Right here, right?
Yeah.
Everybody
I
does.
was,
Like, who is this
yeah.
guy?
I was trying to figure out if I knew you from the track or somewhere because I meet so many people and I talk with so many people. It's just hard to keep track of them all.
Listen, I I know the feeling. I really do. It's yeah, I'm good with faces, not so good with names a lot of the
Yeah, I'm
time.
good with faces. Same thing
Yeah,
here.
it's yeah, sometimes it's so my wife knows it too. So I'll be out somewhere and I'll see somebody that I know and that I've met. We've had this conversation, we've met, blah blah blah. I'm like, "What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Listen, this is my wife, Nikki. Nikki, this is," and that just leaves a door open for Logan to be like, "Oh, I'm Logan. What's your name?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's his name. Thank God." Right. So I got my own little way of if I forget your name and I'm with
Yeah, that's
somebody, be like,
smart.
yeah, hey man, what's going on, dude? It's good to see you again, bro. All hugs, like, yeah, man, check it. This is my buddy Bob. This is yeah, it's it wasn't always like that, right? Because I've been like, hey man, what's up? And I have a conversation one time I had, do you even know who I am? I was like, honestly, I forgot your name. He's like, dude, we went to school together. What are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm sorry, man. I apologize, but yeah, good stuff, man. But listen, this will be out. If you guys missed it, as soon as this is over with, you can go back out on Facebook, rewatch it. You can go to YouTube and watch it. It'll be out on Spotify. It'll be out on every major listening platform but Apple. I'm waiting on my man Daniel Shoemake to hook me up with his guy so I can get my podcast on Apple. But other than that, man, yeah, we're on everywhere else. Samsung, Boom Play. I've never even heard of Boom Play before.
Man, what is that? I've never heard of it either.
Dude, bro, like, because I pull up Podbean, I'm going through there, and it's like you're on this and this, and I'm like, who the hell is Boom? We're on Samsung,
Yeah.
Google. I mean, we're yeah, oh, cool. Let's do it, right? So yeah, good stuff,
Yeah.
man. But listen, I appreciate Trevor, Paul. Looking forward to talking to you, dude. Patty, everybody that watched to your dad, man. Raymond, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Looking forward to meeting you guys again. Stay tuned. Look out for big things in Logan Monk in 2024. Moto
Yep.
America. I can't wait. It's going to be proper. But yeah, one more thing. Before I get off here, I just want to give a big shout out to my man Jake Marsh and his dad Peter out there in BSB. They race in the GP2 class. They're huge supporters of Pin to Gas podcast. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I really do. Another big shout out to my man Martin from the Clothing Kings. Makes the best t-shirts and hats. Man, you get beanie hats, jackets, whatever you want. They are a sponsor of us. Or I can't believe I just said that. A sponsor of us, right? They make all our clothing. It almost to where it'll be ready soon to where you can actually go on their website and order any Pin to Gas merch anybody wants out there, which is proper mega, right? So yeah, listen, we're gonna get off here. Logan, you hang on just 1 second when I end this video. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I have another podcast tomorrow and another one right after that. 2024 is just going to be amazing, but thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see you guys again. Thank you for all the feedback. Until next time, I'm Christian Show Simcoe. My man Logan Monk is in the house. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you later.
Peace.
All right, hang on.